The Ouija board. Alex, a troubled teen, and their pals gather round for a sleepover. Excitement fills the air as they whip out the Ouija board. Fingers trembling, they place them lightly on the planchette, eager for supernatural contact. The board feels alive beneath their touch. Questions are whispered into the darkness, hearts racing with anticipation. Suddenly, the planchette moves, spelling out eerie messages from the beyond. Laughter erupts, but Alex's eyes gleam with something darker. They are drawn to the board like a moth to flame. As the night wears on, the atmosphere shifts, becoming charged with an otherworldly energy. Shadows dance on the walls, and a chill settles over the room. Unnerved, the friends decide to call it a night, but Alex lingers, unable to tear themselves away. They are captivated by the board's power, intoxicated by the promise of secrets it holds. Long after their friends have drifted off to sleep, Alex remains alone in the dim glow of the Ouija board. It's as if they'd been ensnared by its spell, unable to break free. Little do they know, something sinister has been unleashed, lurking in the shadows, waiting to take hold. And as the clock ticks on, the true horror of their actions begins to reveal itself. Signs of possession. Sunlight filters through the curtains, but Alex wakes feeling more exhausted than before. Their mind is foggy, memories of the previous night hazy and disjointed. In the mirror, Alex's reflection seems different, distorted somehow. Dark circles ring their eyes, and their skin looks paler than usual. Throughout the day, strange things happen. Objects move on their own, sliding across tables as if propelled by an unseen force. Alex's friends notice the changes too, exchanging worried glances behind their back. They whisper among themselves, unsure of what to make of Alex's behavior. But it's not just the physical signs. There's a darkness lurking behind Alex's eyes, coldness that sends shivers down their friends' spines. Whispers follow Alex wherever they go, faint voices echoing in the back of their mind. They try to ignore them, but the words grow louder, more insistent. At night, the disturbances escalate. Shadows flicker in the corners of Alex's room, twisting and writhing like living things. Sleep eludes Alex, replaced by fitful nightmares that blur the line between dreams and reality. They toss and turn, trapped in a waking nightmare of their own making. As dawn breaks, Alex's family gathers, concern etched on their faces. Something is wrong, they can feel it in their bones. But what they don't yet realize is that their worst fears are about to come true. The exorcism. A knock at the door breaks the tense silence, signaling the arrival of Father James, seasoned priest with kind eyes and a stern demeanor. Alex's family ushers him inside, their faces drawn with worry. They lead him to Alex's room, where the air feels heavy with dread. Father James wastes no time. He unpacks his tools, a crucifix, holy water, and a prayer book, preparing for the battle ahead. Alex sits on the bed, eyes glazed and distant, as if lost in a trance. Father James approaches cautiously, sensing the evil that lurks within. With a steady voice, Father James begins the ritual, reciting ancient prayers and invoking the power of God to banish the demon. But the demon does not go quietly. It fights back with a ferocity that shakes the room, hurling objects across the space and filling the air with a foul stench. Father James stands firm, unwavering in his faith. He presses on, his voice growing stronger with each word, driving the demon back with the force of his conviction. Minutes stretch into hours as the battle rages on, the line between good and evil blurring with each passing moment. Finally, with a deafening roar, the demon is forced from Alex's body, fleeing back to the depths of hell from whence it came. Exhausted but victorious, Father James collapses to his knees, his breath coming in ragged gasps. And as the dust settles, Alex's family gathers around, grateful for their salvation, but wary of the darkness that still lingers in the shadows. Descent into darkness. With the demon seemingly banished, a false sense of security settles over Alex's family and friends. They breathe easier, believing the nightmare to be over, but the relief is short-lived. Strange occurrences continue to plague Alex, each one more unsettling than the last. Whispers follow them wherever they go, haunting and tormenting them with promises of pain and suffering. Their once bright eyes now dull, with a haunted look, as if a part of their soul has been claimed by the darkness. Friends grow distant, unable to bear the weight of Alex's presence, haunted by memories of the horror they witnessed. Alex's family watches helplessly as their child slips further and further away, consumed by forces beyond their control. In the dead of night, shadows dance along the walls, twisting and contorting into grotesque shapes. Sleep becomes a distant memory, replaced by a constant state of fear and paranoia, and through it all, the demon watches, biding its time waiting for the perfect moment to strike once again. For Alex and their loved ones, the nightmare is far from over. In fact, it's only just begun. Race against time. Desperation grips Alex's family and friends as they realize the demon's hold on Alex is stronger than ever. They refuse to give up, determined to find a way to save them before it's too late. Research becomes their lifeline as they scour ancient texts and seek out experts in the occult. Every clue, every lead brings them one step closer to unraveling the mystery. Time ticks away, relentlessly, each passing moment feeling like an eternity. But they press on, fueled by love and desperation. They explore every avenue, no matter how dangerous or obscure, in their quest to break the demon's hold. Tensions run high as disagreements flare and tempers fray. But they know they must stay united if they have any hope of success. Their journey leads them to dark places, both physical and metaphorical, as they confront the true nature of the evil they face. But amidst the darkness, a glimmer of hope emerges. A forgotten ritual, a hidden spell, a chance encounter with a stranger who claims to hold the key to their salvation. With renewed determination, they set out on their final quest, their hearts pounding with anticipation and fear. For Alex and their loved ones, the stakes have never been higher, but they refuse to back down, knowing that their fight is not just for Alex's soul, but for their very survival. The final confrontation, gathered in a circle of flickering candlelight. Alex's family and friends prepare for the ultimate showdown. Their hands tremble with a mixture of fear and determination as they brace themselves for what lies ahead. The air crackles with tension as they begin the ritual, each word spoken with unwavering conviction. They call upon all the powers of light and goodness to aid them in their battle against the darkness. But the demon does not yield easily. It lashes out with fury, unleashing a torrent of malevolent energy that threatens to overwhelm them. Yet they stand firm, refusing to be cowed by its monstrous presence. With each incantation, each gesture, they chip away at its power, weakening its hold on Alex's soul. The room pulses with energy, a battleground where the forces of light and darkness clash with all-consuming intensity. And then, in a blinding flash of light, the demon is vanquished. Its howls of rage echo through the chamber as it is banished back to the depths of hell. Exhausted but victorious, Alex's family and friends collapse to the floor, their bodies trembling with exertion. They have emerged from the darkness victorious, but the scars of their battle will linger for a lifetime. As they gather their wits and catch their breath, they know that their fight is far from over. But for now, they take solace in the knowledge that they have triumphed over evil and saved their beloved Alex from a fate worse than death. Aftermath. The dawn breaks on a world forever changed by the battle that raged through the night. Alex's family and friends emerge from the shadows, weary but alive, their bond stronger than ever before. In the aftermath of the confrontation, they gather to take stock of the damage, both physical and emotional. The room bears the scars of their struggle, but it also serves as a testament to their resilience and courage. As they tend to their wounds, they find comfort in each other's presence, drawing strength from the shared ordeal they have endured. But even as they celebrate their victory, they know that the road ahead will not be easy. The memories of their harrowing encounter will haunt them for years to come, a reminder of the fragility of life and the ever-present threat of darkness. Yet, amidst the pain and uncertainty, there is also hope, where they have emerged from the darkness stronger and more united than ever before. With newfound determination, they set out to rebuild their lives, knowing that no matter what challenges lie ahead, they will face them together. And as they look towards the future, they know that whatever trials may come, they will overcome them, armed with the knowledge that love and light will always triumph over darkness and despair. Closure. Time passes and wounds begin to heal, albeit slowly. Alex and their loved ones find solace in the routines of daily life, grateful for the peace that has returned to their lives. They honor the memory of their ordeal in their own ways, finding comfort in rituals both old and new. They light candles for those they lost, and offer prayers for those who still suffer. Slowly but surely, laughter returns to their home, replacing the lingering echoes of fear and despair with the warmth of shared joy. As the days turn into weeks, and the weeks into months they find themselves looking towards the future with renewed hope and optimism. But they never forget the lessons they learned during their darkest hour. They carry them with them always, a beacon of light to guide them through the shadows that may lie ahead. And though they know that evil may still lurk in the corners of the world, they face it without fear, knowing that as long as they stand together, they can overcome any challenge that comes their way. For in the end, it is not the darkness that defines them, but the strength and resilience they found within themselves and each other. And as they embrace the promise of a new day, they do so with hearts full of gratitude and love. Reflections. As life settles into a new normalcy, Alex and their loved ones take time to reflect on the journey they've been through. They gather around the kitchen table, sharing stories and memories of their ordeal, finding solace in each other's company. They marvel at the strength they found within themselves, the courage to face their deepest fears and emerge victorious. But amidst the laughter and tears, there is also a sense of loss. They mourn those who didn't make it through the darkness, honoring their memory with solemn reverence. Yet, even in their absence, their spirits live on, guiding light in the darkest of times. As they look back on the trials they face, they realize that they are stronger together than they ever could have been alone. And though the scars of their battle may never fully fade, they wear them proudly, badges of honor earned through courage and perseverance. For they know that no matter what challenges may lie ahead, they will face them with the same unwavering determination that carried them through the darkest of nights. And as they raise their glasses in a toast to the future, they do so with hearts full of hope and gratitude, ready to embrace whatever the world may bring. Moving forward, with the past behind them, Alex and their loved ones embrace the opportunity for a fresh start. They embark on new adventures, seizing every opportunity that comes their way with a newfound sense of purpose and optimism. Together they rebuild what was lost, creating a future filled with love, laughter, and endless possibilities. As they walk hand in hand towards the horizon, they know that their journey is far from over, but they face it with a sense of hope and determination that nothing can shake. For they have learned that even in the darkest of times, there is always light to be found, if only you have the courage to seek it. And as they leave the shadows of the past behind them, they step boldly into the unknown, ready to embrace whatever the future may hold.